never running, so try it again. Started me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending AFC North champion, Baltimore Ravens.
Visitors sideline, a look at the head coach of the Falcons. His squad hanging tough, 4-3 through 7 games. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
65-79 Broncos.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Throwing now is Jones. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 33 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
70, 7 Pirates.
Jones now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Shot 60, Viking 18, Warriors 17. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun now for Jones. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
13 yards to start that drive, and a quick 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. The defense is not fighting. They stay at home. They tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
What is it?
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. He's forced to just throw it away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Falcons offense and running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season, in fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns.
Ready?
On 1st down, Jones. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And this is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. It is 3rd and long.
65, 19. Ready?
Gun, it's Jones. Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They do go for it. It's Jones. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Now Lamar will hang on to it. Oh, a loose football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Now, for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Ravens nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. Still on his feet, Zay Flowers. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And they might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too.
Ready? Let's go.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3.
From 29. Here's second down and 7.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions.
Back to throw is Jones. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And this will be a Falcons first down. He'll get this on past the 40-yard line.
7-yard gain. And the Falcons first down.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
2 yards on the pickup.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 43, here's second and 8.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 65 catch. 60.
Here's Jones to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll work this.
Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Atlanta. His 12th touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Ravens 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. It will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
39-yard line.
The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. They work forward to the 40-yard line. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
Brings up second and 9.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Alpha, sit on. 180.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
We'll get this out wide.
Jackson's pass. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Falcons' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Sit on, sit on.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Tervondre Sweat there on the tackle. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Middle.
3rd down and 3. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Picked up on the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Ravens first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Jackson gonna keep it himself. He's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will tie things. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards.
Ready. Crack all 80. Go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
whistles. Play clock at 0. Play game off off. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
70.
Now Jones. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
Come on.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready.
Give up the middle to Taylor. He'll get about 2. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
Ready.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down.
70.
Throwing, Jones. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
22 yards.
Now it is 1st and goal.
First down.
Let's go now.
At the 10-yard line.
Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll run here with Taylor. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line. Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. The ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Jones. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19. 18. 5 in. Ready.
Now Jones. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Quick, ready?
Jackson up top again. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens will even the score. It's now 21-all. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half.
Ready?
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
At the 26-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Shotgun now for Jones. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Ready to throw is Jones. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Again, it's Jones. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is Garrett Wilson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jets get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Houston Texans. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Cowboys. And here it's Dak Prescott hooking up with his tight end, Jake Ferguson. Middle of the end zone, touchdown. The Cowboys find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Safe kick taken at the 5. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs.
Middle.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's into the hands of Wester. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man. That's Coleman. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Baltimore.
That's good. Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
First and 10. Play action now. Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down and 9. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Ravens first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On play action, here's Jackson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 26.
Again, it's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 21-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw, and he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. And the Ravens go up by 7, 28-21. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackler. Give him a gain of 8.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cougar 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw, it's Jones. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. Going up top. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Crack all 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Here's Jones to throw. A man opens downfield on the crossing route. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Falcons first down.
Taylor trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the 2-yard line.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Atlanta. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's first and 10. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Back to throw, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will go up by 7.
Ravens 35, Falcons 28.
The touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jones now on first down. Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready! 68!
Back to throw is Jones. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Jones. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's pressured out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And here we find that best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here we go on 4th down with Jones. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think 1st down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that 1st down.
Man in motion is Coleman. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. 14 on the pickup. First down, Baltimore.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The city just made it sweet. You could die better. They mouth you full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the LA.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Here's first and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a first and 10.
On the jump.
Down up at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. And the
19
Falcons first down.
First and 10, here's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Come on,
at the
come on.
40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
18, 5 in.
Jones to the air again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Hustle.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where that first down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that fourth down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense.
Middle.
Now here's Aaron Jones. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second
13.
and 9.
What? 180. Ready, shot.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Ready, shot. Sit up. 180. Ready, shot.
Play action now. Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his own.
Terrell Bernard. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up fourth down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here. beginning with 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Okay, from the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. Now, Jones. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down. To throw is Jones. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's out of bounds at the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Right here. Let's go now.
Again, it's Jones. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, Jackson. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Hey, officer.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Jones. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in.
Okay, ready?
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Gun, it's Jones. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So
that's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. He takes off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Into the hands of Wester. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Ravens first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
What is it?
And in motion is Coleman. They'll drop to throw. Caught in by the tight end, Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we...
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view.